My name is Angela Rowe, and I am the chairperson of the Harrisburg Medical Center Foundation board. I'm also on the board of directors for the hospital. So I'm very pleased that you're joining us tonight. We're so excited to have you joining us for the gala. So my story with HMC, I actually worked as an employee. I was director of volunteer services in the early 90s before I opened my decorating business. And now I feel like I've come full circle now that I'm serving on the board of directors for the hospital and chairman of the foundation board. HMC means so much to this community. Without the hospital, think about all the jobs, the training for nursing that goes on through SIC, the invaluable medical care. It's just an amazing facility, and we really appreciate you joining us tonight and helping us out with bidding on silent auction items and all of your donations.
Tonight we'd like to say a special thank you to our presenting sponsor, Southern Illinois Healthcare.
So when I think about vaccines and prevention of illness, it really boils down to risk. And really kind of at the crux of that is, what are you most afraid of? You know, and I think what I would say is I am much more afraid in a sense of COVID illness than I am of COVID vaccine. I feel like the risks related to contracting COVID far exceed the risks of COVID vaccine. And we all make risk determinations every day in the things that we do. We take a risk when we get in the car, we take a risk when we travel, we take risks in all sorts of things, and we're accustomed to just assuming certain risks. And I think in this scenario, when I weigh things out, the risk of the complications of COVID are much greater than the risks of complications of the COVID vaccine.
Hello, my name is Jennifer Vineyard.
Hi, I'm Kendra Zirkelbach.
We would like to thank you again tonight for joining us for our virtual gala. We have some great entertainment for you to enjoy, featuring our very own hospital band, AMA.
Which stands for Against Musical Advice. It is comprised of our CEO, Dawn Hudson, our pharmacist, Cody Sandusky, and accounting staff member, Blake Mathis.
Join us while they sing the song Wherever You Will Go.
So lately, you're wondering who will be there to take my place when I'm gone. You'll need love to light the shadows on your face. If a great wave shall fall and fall upon us all, then between the sand and the stone, could you make it on your own? If I could, then I would. I'll go wherever you will go, way up high or down low. I'll go wherever you will go, and maybe I'll find out a way to make it back someday, to watch you, to guide you through the darkest of your days. If a great wave shall fall and fall upon us all, then I hope there's someone out there who could bring me back to you. If I could, then I would. I'll go wherever you will go, way up high and down low. I'll go wherever you will go. Run away with my heart, run away with my hope, run away with my love. I'll stay with you for all time. If I could, then I would. I'll go wherever you will go, way up high or down low. I'll go wherever you will go. If I could turn back time, I'll go wherever you will go. If I could make you mine, I'll go wherever you will go. I'll go wherever you will go.
We have some fabulous items for you to bid on this evening to support the foundation. To view those items, you'll notice at the bottom of your screen a website that you can click on. Some of you may have already received a text message on your phone that you can click on that link and view those items, make your bid. You can put your maximum bid in, and if you get outbid, you will get a text notification. The auction will remain open till Sunday, March 28th at 6 p.m. So we invite you, even after this video premiere has shown, please share it on social media, share the link with your friends and family, and they can continue bidding all the way up until Sunday, March 28th. And now we'd love you to tune in to Cody Sandusky, our pharmacy director, as he shares the Elton John classic, Benny and the Jets.
Harrisburg Medical Center exists for one purpose: to provide high-quality health care close to home for the residents of southeastern Illinois, but also for, in larger part, the entire southern tier of southern Illinois with our behavioral health resources. To that end, over 400 dedicated professionals work at Harrisburg Medical Center and are dedicated to providing outstanding quality care on a daily basis. You know, that's probably never been more evident than the way our staff responded to the pandemic. Back in March of 2020, when everyone's world basically turned upside down due to COVID-19, it really affected how we do business here at the hospital. It changed our daily workflows, it changed our volumes, it changed our resources and all. But I'm going to tell you, our staff came together to rally around the patients and their families and each other. They celebrated with each other when we experienced victories during the pandemic, and they cried with each other when we experienced all of the travails that went with the pandemic as well. They worked long hours. They worked extra hard. They learned new ways to support the patients and their families. All of that was designed to ensure that this community and this region of southern Illinois is well cared for.
So at Harrisburg Medical Center this year, it's been a year to forget, but nobody's ever going to get a chance to forget 2020. We had a possibility to be overwhelmed, but we didn't sit down and let it hit us. We were prepared. We were prepared when the rest of the world got hit with the first wave. On the second wave is when we got hit. We took care of people we never thought we'd be able to take care of. Typically we'd transferred out the sicker folks, but we didn't have that opportunity because all the other hospitals around us were full. So our affiliation with a new hospitalist and ED group made it possible for us to take care of those sicker people. We were able to come up with the equipment that was necessary to take care of the people and to keep our staff safe. Something else we were able to do was to add services. You wouldn't think in a time of crisis worldwide that we'd be able to do that, but we were able to add a surgeon to assist so we could take care of some sicker folks. We added pulmonary medicine, which was definitely necessary with everyone having respiratory issues. Cannot forget the great employees that we have, all the ancillary services from radiology and lab and bless their heart, environmental services and housekeeping. They got hammered pretty hard the whole time, but we came out of it and we're looking forward to the next step for Harrisburg Medical Center.
Over the last year, our hospital has experienced something that we have never experienced. We've had a major pandemic, and our staff have all pulled together, and we've learned a lot. We've been through a lot. We've been here for our community. We've had community resources that have reached out to us, and we have reached out to them over the last year, and we feel like the stress and the pressure of the pandemic is finally starting to let up, and we are coming out on the other side of it. The frontline staff are truly amazing. They are a family that exists to take care of our community. You know, in our community, we've seen our population decline, but our poverty level go up. And so it's very, very important that we have a solid hospital in our community to provide services. And here at Harrisburg Medical Center, we can provide inpatient behavioral health services that no one else in our area can provide.
Harrisburg Medical Center is a vital part of our entire region. As president of the college, I've seen firsthand what this hospital has done for the surrounding communities. Harrisburg Medical Center serves a vital service to providing quality health care that's affordable and close to home.
As the former mayor here in Harrisburg, and also be involved in the expansion and be a part of, the process and be around to see that come to fruition was quite an honor. And now that I'm state senator as well, to see the impact that Harrisburg Medical Center makes on the community is priceless. with over 400 employees and an economic impact of over $40 million a year going back into the community.
So the one thing that the pandemic has shown is how wonderful and this community has came together. All of our local leaders meet weekly. We have had a tremendous outpouring of support from the community and from all of those organizations, Region 5 all the way down to just our local organizations here. It's been a tremendous thing to see how well everybody has worked together for the common good of our communities.
Well, it's been extremely challenging for a variety of reasons. The most challenge for the Materials Management Department has been that trying to obtain supplies for the hospital and for our staff has been a tremendous undertaking to keep up with all of the different things that they need. The local organizations were fantastic. We put out an email asking for volunteers to help make masks initially, and the community stepped up. They did a fantastic job. SIC helped with masks. We had a variety of different organizations and people that really helped with masks. Then we needed face shields, and Tom Franks with Farmer State Bank just really blew us out of the water when he volunteered to get us face shields. He delivered I think like 5,000 face shields, which were fantastic. Then we found out about Ford Motor Company, although it's not local, you know, they just have local ties with like Jim Hayes and stuff. They stepped that we were able to order face shields from them at no charge, and we received 2,000 face shields from Ford Motor Company. Chris Winkleman with First Baptist Church stepped up and offered us some supplies that they had in some disaster trailers, and then he recommended the Southern Illinois Baptist Relief Association, who showed up one day with a big trailer of supplies for us. So the community, the area has just been fantastic as far as helping this hospital with our mission, which is to support the and take care of the patients in the area.
I think really with the COVID pandemic, what we found here in the emergency room is that so many people were afraid, and they didn't know whether to come and ask for help for the things that they needed. And when they found out that we were taking such precautions, they felt safe coming here, and then they felt safe coming here to thank us and to sort of bring us things to make sure that we were cared for so that we could continue to care for them. Well, we do have a beautiful emergency department. Since the expansion, we've been able to increase our patient load, see more patients from the community that are needing help with their health care. With the pandemic, we've been able to see more patients safely away from other patients who aren't infected, which is huge. Being able to segregate the COVID patients from non-COVID patients and still be able to provide care for everybody is pretty important. Yeah, we're proud of our emergency room. HMC's family. HMC's home. I've been here for 23 years. It's a really long time. You're gonna make me cry. No, this is home.
You know, we supported the community, but the community also supported us. There was one night that numerous families from local congregations came to our church parking lot and conducted a prayer service for our staff who were deeply involved in treating patients due to the pandemic. Other community members were actively involved in sewing masks for our staff early in the pandemic when there was a tremendous demand for masks that our supply chains couldn't necessarily keep up with. There were numerous donations of food from local businesses for our staff. That all showed how this community comes together to support each other in a time of crisis.
But especially pertaining to outreach and community impact and the difference that this hospital makes on the community and charitable organization, having my own, my Clothes for Kids program and Heaven's Kitchen right here in the community. You know, Heaven's Kitchen is an example. We serve every Tuesday night, and we serve, you know, people that really need a good home cooked meal. And to have Heaven's Kitchen in partnership with Harrisburg Medical Center that's had food drives, and you've came with your staff to Heaven's Kitchen and volunteered, and to not only, it's one thing to contribute via monetarily or having a can drive or something, but to come to an organization such as our Heaven's Kitchen initiative and be hands-on and really get to experience the impact that this hospital has on the community, and to be part of that outreach and be around the citizens that are benefited from your generosity is very important. And I can't thank Harrisburg Medical Center and all the staff enough for that outreach. It's so important, and my foundation is just one example of everything that Harrisburg Medical Center does. And of course, my Clothes for Kids program that's 18 years old now, and Harrisburg Medical Center has always been a huge supporter of that we help clothe underprivileged children, and not only just in Harrisburg or Saline County, in 18 counties now. And Harrisburg Medical Center's generosity is one reason why we're able to do that.
Hi, my name's Mary Smith. I'm the dietitian and director of nutrition services at Harrisburg Medical Center. I'd like to share with you some of the things that my cafeteria is used for. We've used the cafeteria to have military celebrations for Veterans Day. We've also had our groups who provide rides for our Donate a Meal program for our elderly. We meet in there, we plan in there. It's a gathering center for a lot of our employees. It's the go-to place to have celebrations and activities for the hospital period. I'd like to tell you a little bit about some of the issues that we have with our cafeteria. It is small, and you'll see how small it is. When you come into the entrance of our hospital dining room, you will see carts that are for our patient care. It's coming out of a side door for the kitchen, from the kitchen, and we also have that's the entrance for people to come in to eat. And we have our restock coming out of this side door as well. It gets real congested. So we really need to relocate for ease of movement through the entrance. We need to relocate the entrance into the dining room.
We would like to share with you once again our very own band, AMA. They're going to sing the song Faithfully.
Highway run into the midnight sun. Wheels go round and round, you're on my mind. Restless heart, sleep alone tonight. Sending all my love along the way. Say that the road ain't no place to start a family. Right down the line, it's been you and me. Love and music, man, ain't always what it's supposed to be. Oh, girl, you stand by me. I'm forever yours, faithfully. Circus life under the big top world. We all need the clowns to make us smile. faithfully.
I don't have to be the first one to tell you that 2020 has been a very challenging year. We have witnessed our community come together and support our healthcare heroes like no other. While we had hoped to meet in person this year for our annual gala, due to the ongoing pandemic, that's not possible. So we thank you for joining us virtually, and we hope that you will enjoy this evening that we've put together. This is the 20th year that our foundation has been founded. Back in 2001, Mr. K. Talley founded the foundation. The foundation's purpose is to support the hospital with ongoing projects to help better the community with services, equipment. Thank you to our R.K. Talley Humanitarian Award sponsor, Legence Bank.
Hello, my name is Gloria Tyson, and I'm a member of the Harrisburg Medical Center Foundation Board, and I'm General Counsel at Legence Bank. Legence Bank is very proud to sponsor the R.K. Talley Humanitarian Award. This is a very special award because it goes to a person who exemplifies K. Talley's selfless dedication, true spirit of love, and helpfulness to others. The qualifications for this award are exceptional volunteer service and commitment to the community, tireless efforts to improve the community's quality of life, outstanding personal commitment that inspires others, and leadership and local community service that goes well beyond professional or employment responsibilities. I am very honored today to give this award to Shirley Oshel. Shirley Oshel is a friend of mine, and she is a wonderful person who has done so much for our community. Shirley is an important resident of Harrisburg. With the assistance from Dr. Tuttle and many other community professionals, she wrote the curriculum and established the Harrisburg School of Practical Nursing. Graduates of the first class ranked above state and national levels in passing state board exams for licensed practical nursing. She grew this program, and it eventually became today's highly successful nursing program at SIC. Shirley also served as the Harrisburg Medical Center Director of Nursing, and she later served on the HMC Board of Directors. Shirley has been a member of PEO, a women's organization that I am in with her, and almost single-handedly, she has spearheaded our home fund, which gives money to senior ladies who need help with their homes. Through her tremendous efforts, she has raised close to $100,000 for women in our community. Shirley has also been an active member of the First Baptist Church, where she served as a leader for teenage girls, and she was on the kitchen committee for many, many years. Like K. Talley, Shirley has made a tremendous impact on Harrisburg and the hospital. Shirley, I'm proud and honored to award you with the R.K. Talley Humanitarian Award.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Beautiful.
It is very pretty. And we also have something else for you today. And I'll just hold these because I know they're a little bit heavy. There's some beautiful roses for you to take home with you.
Thank you. I'll let you hold it.
I will hold these for you. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Right in my home.
Yeah.
On a dark day. This is beautiful.
We hope you are enjoying the entertainment this evening. Again, here is our hospital band, AMA, as they perform the fastball classic, Out of My Head.
Sometimes I feel like I'm drunk behind the wheel of possibility, however it may roll. Give it a spin, see if you can somehow factor in. You know there's always more than one way to say exactly what you mean to say. Was I out of my head? Was I out of my mind? How could I ever get so blind? I was waiting for an indication, and that was hard to find. No matter what I say, only what I do, I never mean to do bad things to you. So quiet when I finally woke. If you're sad, it's time you spoke up to. Was I out of my head? Was I out of my mind? How could I have never been so blind? I was waiting for an indication. It was hard to find. No matter what I say, only what I do, I never mean to do bad things to you. So quiet when I finally woke. If you're sad, it's time you spoke up to. It was hard to find. No matter what I say, only what I do, I never mean to do bad things to you. So quiet when I finally woke. If you're sad, it's time you spoke up to.
Hi, I'm Andy Biggerstaff. I own Biggs & More Heating and Air here in Harrisburg. And on February 10th this year, I learned how fast life can change in 1 second. As I was coming out for work, I stepped on some ice and fell and hit my head on a brick sidewalk. Didn't know who I was or what was going on for a while. Eventually got into the doctor. The doctor brought me over and had me have a CT here at Harrisburg Medical Center. As I left, really didn't know what was going on. I got a phone call that said there was some bleeding on the brain. So immediately they brought me back into the hospital, and I can honestly say that the people that were at the admissions desk did awesome with me. I was not myself, and they took very good care of me. And then the next thing I know, I'm in a wheelchair back to the SCU. And as soon as I got there, in all honesty, I was scared, because I knew that with COVID going on, nobody else could come in. So this was the people I was going to be with. And they put me right at ease. They got me into the bed, got me hooked up, started checking me out, and just really took good care of me. Made me feel like I was a friend, put my mind at ease about everything that was going on. And we went back to radiology again for another CT, and they were very supportive and helpful of making for sure that I was comfortable, and talked to me, made lots of jokes. Like I said again, made me feel like a friend instead of just somebody that was here. And that went a long way with me. And I just feel like they went out of their way to make for sure that I felt comfortable while I was there by myself. And fortunately, I only had to spend one night. And all through the night, my nighttime nurse, she was awesome, Carrie. She took great care of me, made sure that everything was good, and then in the morning gave me a pep talk, said, hey, this is what you're looking at. And when Dr. Riley came in, he just put me at ease. He said, "You're going to be all right." And as of right now, I'm still recovering from a concussion, but you know, looking back, life could have changed very fast with just one fall, and I'm thankful that people around here took care of me.
My name is Vicki Harris. I've worked here 46 years. It's been an enjoyable 46 years. It's like home. Since I live in Harrisburg, it's definitely close to work. It means a lot to be 5 minutes away from your house. I've got a lot of friends here. I've met a lot of good people and had a lot of nice friendships with those people. When the COVID-19 started, elective surgeries were put on hold for 2 weeks. We helped out in other departments during that time, and then after about 2 weeks, we started back with our surgeries. It is different having to have everyone COVID tested, but we manage with it. It works out, and we pretty much back to normal right now, other than the COVID test.
We have many volunteer opportunities at Harrisburg Medical Center. As I mentioned previously, I was Director of Volunteer Services many years ago, and it was just a different era. Women came out, we had some men, and they would volunteer to work in the gift shop and work on the floor. And when COVID is finally passed, I hope you'll really consider thinking about volunteering at HMC in one way or another.
Thank you to our silent auction sponsor, Farmers State Bank.
At Farmers State Bank, we prioritize not only
our customers, but the communities that we live in.
We value your unwavering trust and loyalty in being your bank.
Supporting and serving local businesses, familiar faces, friends and family.
Each and every day is a large portion of our job.
Farmers State Bank stands community strong.
As your community bank, we're committed to bringing you
support, success,
and strength during this time.
Because we are
and always will be
here for you.
At Farmers State Bank,
no one
serves you better.
At Farmers State Bank, no one serves you better.
May God bless you.
May God bless all of you.
Please mark your calendars to join us. Our annual golf tournament will be June 4th. We have a great time, so if you love to golf, make plans to join us. Some future events that the foundation has planned this year is our designer bag bingo and a bags tournament.
And now here is Cody Sandusky, who is performing a piano solo of Misty.
Hi, I'm Dr. Larry Jones, and my first encounter with Harrisburg Medical Center was actually in 1971, so it's been exactly 50 years ago when Dr. Earl Walker invited me to watch one of his surgeries at Harrisburg Medical Center. I was a pre-med student over at SIU at the time. After that day, I was destined to seek a career in medicine, which I did. And after my training, which was completed in 1979, so that's 42 years ago, I started a solo practice in Harrisburg. And over the years, with the help of multiple colleagues and partners, that practice has evolved into primary care group. When I first started practice in 1979, all the physicians on staff took turns covering the emergency room. We delivered babies. I delivered about 1,000 babies over 7 or 8 years when I first started practicing. And we took care of our own patients in the hospital. There was no such thing as hospitalists back then. I have lots of good memories and some, I guess, tragic memories of being a small town family physician, but all in all, I'm extremely proud of the work that has been done over the years at Harrisburg Medical Center. And here we are 42 years since I started, and much has changed about healthcare and the way healthcare is delivered. But one thing that has not changed is that Harrisburg Medical Center is a key leader in healthcare, not only just in Harrisburg, but in southeastern Illinois. And it's my sincere hope that Harrisburg Medical Center will continue to fill that role for many, many years in the future. Thank you.
We have some fabulous items for you to bid on this evening to support the foundation. To view those items, you'll notice at the bottom of your screen a website that you can click on. Some of you may have already received a text message on your phone that you can click on that link and view those items, make your bid. You can put your maximum bid in, and if you get outbid, you will get a text notification. The auction will remain open till Sunday, March 28th at 6 p.m. So we invite you, even after this video premiere has shown, please share it on social media, share the link with your friends and family, and they can continue bidding all the way up until Sunday, March 28th. Thank you to our silent auction sponsor, People's National Bank.
Our doors are open to, help our customers and to service our customers' need and to help them with any questions that they may have.
We offer lines of credit. We offer first-time financing. We work with the Small Business Development Center.
We have excellent products for first-time buyers, mortgages for home purchases, refinance, construction loans.
We're just basically out there to support the community in every way that we can to offer those financial services that are needed within our community.
So through 2020, what I'm really trying to say is thank you to everyone that took care of my mom. She was actually hospitalized twice last year. She's getting older. She was here in March and was taken care of by Dr. Patel. Then she got the COVID right after Thanksgiving. And again, her and Dr. Patel got to, communicate. She really likes him, and I understand why. But she was sick. We gave her medication. She came out. She did some therapy. She did swing bed. She's back to her old self. And I really want to thank everybody that took care of her. The nursing, the ER, the doctors, housekeeping, anybody and everybody. I really appreciate that. And I want you to know that. Thanks.
On a personal side, Harrisburg Medical Center means a great deal to me. I was born at what was called Doctor's Hospital in 1966. Dr. Grover Sloan was the physician who brought me into this world. Just 24 months later, I had a life-threatening illness, and I had to be rushed to the ER at Doctor's Hospital. Dr. Grover Sloan and Dr. Walker were the two physicians who saved my life that night. So I do have a lot to tip my hat towards Harrisburg Medical Center. They have given me a great deal. They brought me into the world and they saved my life. And since then, I've had numerous children in the ER room because I have 3 very active teenagers. My family members have used the ER room. They've gone into surgery. My wife has had surgery. I've been there, multiple procedures. We are what you call frequent flyers. It serves an extreme need in our community, one which I can attest to personally. And professionally, I do not know what we would do without the services that Harrisburg Medical Center provides. The region desperately needs quality health care close to home, and HMC does indeed provide that. We are so very fortunate to have HMC as part of our community.
On behalf of Harrisburg Medical Center Foundation, thank you to the following sponsors: Southern Illinois Healthcare, Farmers State Bank, People's National Bank, Legence Bank, Sandberg and Phoenix Law Firm, Dr. Larry and Mrs. Janet Jones, Tyson Wealth Management, Clearwave Communications, Doctors Eubanks and Daughtery Optometrist, WLC Management, Mr. and Mrs. Kelly Phelps, and Dr. J. Cody Sandusky.
So my name is Julia. I've worked at HMC for 16 years. And what I love about working here at HMC is it's much more than a job. I consider my coworkers as family, and I consider it an honor to be able to serve the patients that come in here, to be able to help them with whatever need they may have. I feel like it's a great service to our community that we're located here in Harrisburg. So the last year has been challenging. There was a time frame there where things were changing rapidly, lots of guidelines to follow, and it all worked okay. And I think the ingredient to that was everyone came together and we worked together and we put our patients first to keep them safe and to protect each other as well.
The business of Harrisburg Hospital, not only, it's here for the medical end of things, but from a business end of things, it's just, I don't know what the community would do without it. I mean, not only would the medical end of things be missed, but the business end. And I think it's been mentioned several times prior to me speaking, there's like a $42 million payroll. And I don't have the number, but I know that there are statistics out there that how many times a payroll turns over in the community, whether it's 3, 4, 10, I'm not sure what it is, but even doubling that, I mean, you're talking about $80 million in this community and surrounding area. That's a huge impact. As a business owner, and if other business owners are listening to me talk right now, they fully understand, but for any other person talking, it's just, I've owned 3 businesses in the past 25 years. I've sold one of them, and it's still a going business. The other 2 businesses, it keeps people here. You know, it helps provide me with employees because families are here, and the more families we have, you know, the more labor pool there is, and especially with what's going on with the coal mines now, I'm not so sure that the hospital might be the #1 employer in this area of the state, Saline County in particular, but in our surrounding areas that we do serve. So from an impact, economic impact, it's just unreal what it does for us. You know, as individuals in a medical aspect, and as a business owner, it's just it's a huge impact.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kathy Pine, and I'm here with Claire Nestor and Kate Mauser. We want you to know that Sandberg Phoenix is proud to be a sponsor of the 2021 Harrisburg Medical Center Foundation Gala.
And thank you to the Foundation for getting Sandberg Phoenix together at home with all of you to support the hospital.
And in the spirit of the Foundation's founder, Mr. R.K. Talley,
Sandberg Phoenix is committed to supporting Harrisburg Medical Center and the community it serves.
Because our full-service law firm rocks it for our clients.
From all of us at Sandberg Phoenix, enjoy your evening.
Our auction will remain open until Sunday, March 28th at 6 p.m. So even after the video has premiered tonight, we invite you to share this video on your social media, text the link to your friends where they can view the items and make their bid. All of the money raised from the auction will come back, stays here locally in the community to support Harrisburg Medical Center.
We hope you are enjoying the entertainment. Again, here is AMA with a collective soul classic called The World I Know.
As our conscience show, as the sweet breeze blow, has all kindness gone? Hope still lingers on. To myself, newfound pity, sitting on New York City, and I don't know why. Are we listening to hymns of offering? Have we eyes to see? Love is gathering all the words that I've been reading, and now started the act of bleeding into one. So I walk upon high, and I step to the edge to see more of the low. And I laugh at myself as the tears roll down. Is this the world I know? It's the world I know. To myself, newfound pity, sing along in New York City, and I don't know why. Don't know why. So I walk upon high, and I step to the edge to see more of the low. And I laugh at myself as the tears roll down. Is this the world I know? It's the world I know. Yeah, I walk upon high, and I step to the edge to see more of the low.
All your gifts this evening, any donations that you make, items that you bid on, they're all 100% tax deductible, and we thank you for continuing to support the mission of Harrisburg Medical Center.
I want to very much thank you for your support of Harrisburg Medical Center, and specifically tonight, your support of the Harrisburg Medical Center Foundation. The Harrisburg Medical Center Foundation has a history of donating funds for necessary, meaningful projects that Harrisburg Medical Center takes on. Just last year, we were able to open our new MRI center with significant donations from the foundation. So your monies that you donate tonight and your support of the Harrisburg Medical Center Foundation, it ultimately results in Harrisburg Medical Center being able to continue to thrive in this community, purchase necessary services, expand where we need to, and provide the support to our dedicated staff that we need. So I just want to personally thank you for your support of us and encourage you to continue that support into the future.